Hey, what's going on, you guys? Hey, we're in this bathroom in here. I'm just showing off why I really need to clean really bad. I need to do a full-on spring cleaning of the whole place. But this is a lot of this is the bathroom stuff that have got been doing for a long time. Is a lot of the stuff is from Jamaica. That huge conch shell. That came from the Montego Bay, and I got that myself. I had to dive down about 18 feet to the bottom of the bay, free diving. And I saw that flash of pink from the surface. Anyway, it probably looks all dusty as shit. Anyway, that painting also is from Jamaica. It's just a print. Anyway, there's a painting by my cousin in Hawaii. And that's from Colombia. My parents used to live in Colombia. My older sister was born in Bogota. My parents used to live in Bogota. Here's more Jamaica. Another print from Jamaica. I really like that one. And there's the SS Minnow, another thing from Colombia. Anyway, what were we doing? I just thought we'd make a video. I just felt like making a video. I felt like talking or making something. We've looked at this stuff before. Maybe you're new to the channel and you haven't seen it. That's something that I did. I did that drawing in 45 minutes in a creative art therapy. Not really a class. It was a group that we used to meet every week. I used to meet. I did it for years and years and years. Probably I did it for 8 or 10 years straight. Same group of guys, a lot of different guys, but so we would do a different subject every week in 45-minute, maybe an hour class. Sometimes it would be an hour, I don't know. We'd do some sort of topic, and then you could use whatever medium you wanted and do it any way you wanted and do whatever you wanted, really. And but I enjoyed it because I liked having a time limit. I liked knowing that I needed to finish within that time span. So I would I would work to get it all done, like I said, in 45 minutes. So this is a 45-minute drawing. I ended up being really happy with this. This is something else I did from the same time period. Not in 45 minutes. And at the time, I kind of fancied myself as the Frankenstein monster. I used to paint a lot of Frankenstein monsters, and this was a girl that I was dating at the time. That this painting is based on this girl that I was dating. This is a bunch of my army stuff. A bunch of I need to get a new shadow box. I've been looking at this one because this one's all busted up, and my metals have been falling off, and so I found a really nice one, a new one that's on Amazon that I'm going to order, and it'll look much better. Anyway, we're out here. I've been watching a baseball game. This is a Houston and Philadelphia game. Thought I saw Nolan Ryan was pitching earlier when I was out here. You guys want to guess what year this is? All right. Oh, it was great. I think this is the late 80s. Let's look. God, my living room is, if I took the phone off of the tripod that's on, the stick that's on right now, it's just a total mess from the Graphic Man show tonight. because I took all these toys out for the show. What did it say? Wow, it's April 27th, 1988. So this guy, if you guys don't subscribe to this guy, Larry's Classic Sports, you should, because he's posting games that are on calendar. This is late April of 88. I love how he's doing it on calendar, because today's like the 26th, or right, or 27th, I forget. I think today's the 26th, but I'm making this video, it's the 26th. Anyway, yeah. So let's look around out here. I don't know if there's enough light, but what the hell, why not? So the other day, we gotta move this gorilla head. Hold on. Oh, shit. So tonight I went on Graphic Man's show, the 4-color fossils, and I wore this General Ursus Planet of the Apes mask. So let's just go put this away now. I put it back on its styrofoam head. Isn't that a nice mask? This is just a total mess. Watch, look at this. So tonight, I wanted to really find a lot of good toys tonight for the 4-color fossils. And so I did some digging. And then while I was doing the digging, I realized that I really need to reorganize. So all this stuff that you see here in this hallway, in this hall closet, all fits in here and was all completely organized and stacked in here, somewhat organized. This is Master of the Universe stuff and Star Wars stuff. This is all the more high-end, more expensive stuff, the hot toy stuff, superhero stuff. This is all this miscellaneous stuff. But then I realized I need to organize it better and get all the Marvel superheroes out of here, and get anything vintage needs to get out of here. All these boxed Marx figures from like 1972. I mean, look, you want to look at this? We don't even do videos on this stuff. There's so much shit in here, you guys. This is portions of the horde. This isn't even all of it. But look, this is Sheriff Garrett from, I don't know, like early 70s. And he's complete in his box. Original box and everything. Hold on. Let's not force anything. Calm down. Calm down. Take it easy. Okay. It's all here. The box is a little beat. I mean, it could be better, but it's 50 years old. What are you going to say? It's all in there. The entire figure complete, perfect condition. This is kind of how we roll sometimes when we develop some sort of odd psychosis. This is a great figure. So he's the sheriff. And I love this. Oh shit. I love this this vinyl, this black vinyl stuff, man. Isn't that great? He's got the silver gun. I like the cowboy figures. I know Micah does too. We've got to start looking at them all. I have a bunch. I've got these boxed ones that are in the original packaging that I haven't even shown you guys yet. So we'll get to them. We'll make these videos. We're gonna have a lot of other figures that are new, that are incredible. Blow your mind. Like this new G.I. Joe Storm Shadow figure by 3-0. We gotta make a video on that. Lots of military figures. It's a sideshow horror figures to look at. Look at my Donald Trump figure. Okay. Meanwhile, look at this crypto. This crypto is great. He's a 1/6 scale crypto. I got him to go with my 1/6 scale Superman. A big G.I. Joe size Superman. Excuse me. I really like my Superman because he looks like he's made to look like almost a combination. He looks more like the John Byrne Superman from the Action Comics, you know, when Byrne did Action Comics. All right. There we go. Back in your spot. Look at that. The Holy Triumvirate. What a combination. This is my own personal Mount Rushmore. Look at this Tower District car show poster from 2002. That's kind of cool. This is the only Leroy Neiman that I have in the house. Wait, I take that back. I think I have a TV guide with a Leroy Neiman cover. I think everybody should have a TV guide with a Leroy Neiman cover. Look at how great he did. Look at he's just great. Look at Larry and look at Jerry. Larry and Jerry. Wow. So this was a disappointing fight, if I remember right. I don't believe that Jerry Cooney put up much of a fuss against Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was a beast, and but it was very entertaining. I remember the spectacle of it all. Look, it's March 15th, 1982. Did you guys watch this? Yeah, I watched it. King of the Road. Remember that song, Lather? You guys remember that song? Lather was 3 years old today. They took away all of his toys. His mother made newspaper clippings of him, while the others goop-a-doop-a-boy. Listen to it. If you've never heard it, listen to this song called Lather. It's by Jefferson Airplane, and it's lather, just like you're lathering up soap, but it's actually the name of a person, Lather. Look it up if you've never heard it. It's really worth a listen to. It's an odd tune. It's kind of funny. That's one of my earliest record albums that I bought with my own money when I was a little kid. I used to listen to this album like over and over and over again, and learned all the songs, you know, and I had a hi-fi, it was a hi-fi. I had a hi-fi in my bedroom, like a console hi-fi, and I used to play this on the, you know, I would put a stack of records on when I went to sleep at night, and you know, this would be one of the records that was in my permanent rotation as I fell asleep at night. I loved this record when it first came out. You're just gonna have to ignore the dust, because I haven't cleaned up in here, like cleaning, and the last person that cleaned in here was a girl named Tina that used to live here, and she moved out in 2014. So it's been 9 years since like a person was up here wiping shit and stuff like that. I had a girl that used to do that. If you don't know what this is, maybe you should look for it. It's probably all on YouTube now. Look for Fireside Theater. Anything by Fireside Theater, but in particular look for that. It's called Don't Crush That Dwarf, Hand Me the Pliers. Another thing to look for by them is this over here. How can you be in two places at once when you're not anywhere at all? Yeah, look for that. And anything by this guy. This guy's a visionary, genius. This album in particular is fantastic. It's called FMAM. Right? Isn't that what it's called? How about these two records? This Twilight, this record, and this record. This 10 Years After record. I bought those both at the record store down the street. I need to go back and see what else they have. Now let's change the calendar. Wait, did we miss the whole month of April? Wait, we missed April. April 1970, that is. Oh no. You guys, we missed the Cobra. But it says right there, air attack and retaliation. Abel does it better. So that's the AH-1 Cobra. The AH stands for attack helicopter. That's the first one. You're pretty familiar with these. Excuse me. Saw them a bunch while I was in the military. Whoa, shit. What was this? Damn it, I should be careful with this. This was my mom's calendar from 1970 from my dad's old work. But property taxes were due. Aetna, I think, is a check that she was receiving from insurance from my dad, who had been killed in a helicopter crash just 1 year before this, in 1969. ICE. This has to do with immigration, because my mother was an undocumented. No, it doesn't. It has something to do with ice cream and Eileen. Ice cream sale the whole week. There's an ice cream sale. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday there was an ice cream sale at Leets. Leets Open House. INT $36. What do you think that means? Or does it say out $36? Bingo, Leets. Okay, so we missed all of April, and we really did miss the helicopter, but it's not completely May yet. We have a couple days left of April. So hang on, hold on. Happened last time. This little rip right here. Let's see if we can. We're missing that game, but luckily since it's YouTube and the game was played in 1988, I can just go back and rewind it back to the beginning. You guys want to see what's coming up in my mother's life in May of 1970? There's a beautiful helicopter. That's a Bell Jet Ranger. This is the exact model helicopter that my father was flying in when he crashed. And let's see what it says here. People mover, a Bell does it better. This was the helicopter that my father flew with regularity on a daily basis. Nothing in May except for the dates that the check is supposed to arrive, I guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know for sure. Okay. Excuse me. Look, here's some of my clothes hanging in the hallway. There's some black slacks. Here's a plaid button-up. Here's some T-shirts from Operation Desert Storm. This one's actually from Desert Shield. It's Bart Simpson. Well, how long is this? 20 minutes only? Look at this. It's so dusty and dirty and messy out here. We need to get a better thing going with the Kaiju. These used to be all out on shelves at the beginning. I didn't have all the shelf space taken up. I really was into the kaiju because I was living here in San Francisco and I was really getting into the Japanese stuff. And so I was buying all this stuff and I was working downtown and moving around the city. So I would buy this stuff every week. I'd buy a new kaiju. I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you if you lived in a city that was filled with Japanese people and Japanese products? Not filled, but there is a large Japanese population here. Wouldn't you buy this stuff? Like if it was presented to you, and these were at the time $5, $6, $8 a piece, I was buying them. So dusty and dirty, you guys. These are really good books right here. These three. Roger Torrey Peterson, A Field Guide to Western Birds. And then, of course, the McNabbs, 20th Century Small Arms and 20th Century Military Uniforms. Those are all required reading. We need to go through that that Peterson guide and brush up on that bird that we see at the beach all the time with the curved beak. I really like that bird. Some of this stuff, I mean, see how ridiculous. I mean, this is a 1/6 scale like armchair that I bought just for President Trump to sit in. Oh, that's a Snake Plissken figure that's really good. Just so much of it, but this isn't really all of it. This is just the stuff that's all in this hall closet that I had to, I wanted to, that I pulled out. Look at this Doberman that goes with my Godfather figure. And in the picture it shows two. I think in the picture they made it look like, hey, look, if you spent $200 on this Godfather figure, or really maybe it was $150. You spent $150 on this Godfather figure. Why not buy these two Dobermans, one in red and one in black? I was like, I'll just take the red one. I know it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Hey, you guys want to see me when I was spry? Is Granny spry? That was when I was spry. This is so dirty and dusty, guys. Oh, look at this. Look at this chapstick. You guys remember this? This is U.S. Army chapstick, circa 1989, maybe 1990. This really is. This is a stick of chapstick. It came out of my aid bag. I have a lot of stuff, that would be fun to go through. We only have a couple more minutes, but you guys want to look at some, got a lot of Army shit, tons of it. But I'm pretty sure I know right where there's an aid bag that might have some kind of fascinating stuff in it. Who knows, but it's going to be really, there's a painting I did, and there's my fish. This is my little board. Shorter board is 6 foot, 6'2". I'm sorry, it's a 6'2", and it's perfect for this right now. I took the 8-footer out today, and I had a really fun time. I went down the beach to Crusoe's kitchen, and there was no one there because it was so foggy, and I knew it was going to be perfect, and it was going to be shrouded in fog, and no one was there. And I took the 8-footer that's down in the garage. That's what I've been using for, I don't know, a couple of years now. That's the only one I use. But this would be perfect for what's been happening right now. Okay, an aid bag. These are all these Gangster's Kingdom figures. Got a full collection of them. I don't have the entire line, but there's got to be 10 or 15 figures there. game of Jaws. Wow. All this. I thought it was just going to be really easy to find that one aid bag. I thought it was going to be right there. But no. There. Look at this, you guys. Now that's a knife. This is nice right here. Let me move this beast figure so you can see this. Bride of Frankenstein print by Dan Burton that's signed by the artist. I've got a bunch of this stuff because I used to live right near this guy and I used to see him all the time. And he used to sell me these prints for $5-10. They were really cheap. Maybe $10. I don't know. This is a great one though. Look at how perfect that is. Dan Burton. This is this little painting of one of the Venture brothers that my son did. Nice, huh? It's on a piece of wood. I went to this horror convention put on by that guitarist for Metallica named Kirk Hammett. And there was some really cool art there. They had all of the masks from the advertisement. Remember these masks from that ad? And they were all there, but they were not cheap. This was like $20, and so I just picked out one. I maybe should have gone with the caveman, but I really liked the devil a lot. Look at this right here. I haven't done anything with this yet, but look. One day I found this. One day there was this old school TV set, a Zenith, and it was on the street. You know how I'm always walking around the streets, you guys? And so I just busted the front off of it. So I have a whole TV front face. Look at this. You know who would like this? John Gores would probably love this. So I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'm going to do something. It's just there's so much you could do with the front of an old TV set like this. I mean, it's already a frame for a piece of art, but there's other things you could do with it as well, like a stage for stop motion figures, or oh shit, that's a scale down there. Bathroom scale made of glass. I need to be careful. There's another thing by Dan Burton. The Supergirl. Where the fuck is that e-bag? Nice, awesome. Huh? All right, look at this. This is the Beach Sports Corner. Look at this. There's chairs, surfboards. There's surf racks that go down in the garage that need to be put up so I can get all the boards out of the house and get them all in the garage. Keep putting that off. There's a yoga mat. There's 3 or 4 skateboards. There's a helmet. And there's a poster of Galactus and the Silver Surfer. And a painting of Louise Brooks that I did. Where the hell is the aid bag? We're almost out of time. Doesn't even make sense to be looking for the aid bag or find the aid bag. There's no way it could be down in here. It's a big aid bag, you guys. I couldn't have put it all inside of that one waterproof bag. Where the hell is that aid bag? I'm kind of paranoid about it now. Oh, it's right frickin' here, you guys. It's buried underneath these vintage toys. It's right there underneath that Dennis the Menace doll. There's 2 egg bags there, I hope, right? So I'm looking for 2. Fuck, there's so much shit in here, you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Here's my hat. I was looking for this today. I thought it was in the garage. Okay. Thanks for watching, you guys. Maybe we'll do another video looking at Army shit, Army military memorabilia. But anyway, talk to you later. Bye.